Hello everybody, this is Gareth Cahoon Speaks back here with another video. I'd like you to hit the subscribe bar, give me a thumbs up if you like the video, or hit the notification bell to be notified when I post my next post. Or otherwise you could donate to my ministry and the charities that I support at garethcahoon3@gmail.com on PayPal. Or otherwise you could look me up on YouTube and X and TikTok, but especially YouTube, where you'll be able to see the videos that get banned elsewhere. And you can also look up my created playlist so you can see the videos that I like to watch when I'm not posting on social media myself. Like and subscribe there for more. This one here is Bibi Netanyahu makes shocking claim. Iran tried to murder one of my sons. Revelation comes after request by Prime Minister, hopeful for security. During a live broadcast on Channel 12, Prime Minister Bibi Netanyahu claimed that Iran tried to assassinate one of his sons. The conversation began after Channel 14, known for supporting Netanyahu and his coalition partners, called a number that the Prime Minister had publicly shared the day before, telling citizens to call him. Journalist Noam Amir called the number during a live broadcast, and Netanyahu himself answered the phone. During the call, Amir asked Netanyahu about recent discussions regarding the security of Prime Minister hopeful Gadi Eisenkot after the Shin Bet declined to provide him with a security detail. Netanyahu said that he already spoke to Shin Bet chief David Snee and asked him to ensure anyone running for Prime Minister received appropriate security. Amir referred to the security detail provided to his family members, including his two sons, to which he responded, "As for my sons, I think there is something here that is unbelievable. Iran targeted one of my sons. Iran tried to kill one of my sons, tried to assassinate him." Asked by Amir whether this was intelligence information that was presented to him, Netanyahu did not elaborate, simply repeating, "Iran tried to assassinate one of my sons." This is why this promise regarding security for Eisenkot is more than a luxury. This is something that without it will simply they will This is something that without it they will simply succeed, Netanyahu said. And I think everyone understands this, and people need to show some restraint, especially during an election campaign. There was no additional confirmation of Netanyahu's claims by any other source, however. Israel's Channel 12 said the assassination plot was known to the security establishment but had been forbidden from publication by the military censor. Netanyahu did not clarify which of his two sons was targeted. In July, the Shin Bet approved a request by Sarah Netanyahu that her husband receive a lifelong security detail and that her two sons, Yair and Avner, be granted a 5-year security detail from the end of their father's term as Prime Minister. According to reports in Channel 12 on Maariv, Sarah Netanyahu had additionally asked for lifelong security for her two sons. Maariv Ben Kispet claimed that the Shin Bet Ministerial Committee is expected to discuss the subject, including requesting a budget dedicated to security for the Netanyahu family. Maariv also reported that officers in the Shin Bet Unit 730, the Dignitary Protection Unit, roughly equivalent to the United States Secret Service, has determined that the requests were commensurate with the threat level. According to news outlet Shin Bet, head Zini received the report but did not sign off on it or forward it to the ministerial committee. There has been previous reports in Israeli media about the protective services provided to Netanyahu's son Yair, especially during his extended stay in the United States, beginning in spring 2023. Channel 12 reported in March 2024 that the Unit 730 protection given to Yair Netanyahu cost an estimated NIS $200,000 or $55,000 per month. The outlet also questioned why the Prime Minister's son was being protected by Unit 730, which normally provides security details only to several top government officials, including the Prime Minister, President, Defence Minister, Foreign Minister, Speaker of the Knesset, the Supreme Court President, and the opposition leader. Other officials and family members received protection from a unit in the Prime Minister's office called Magen. Sarah Netanyahu has made several requests for increased security following the start of anti-government protests in 2023. Prime Minister Netanyahu also requested increased security for Sarah after she was trapped in a Tel Aviv hair salon when it was surrounded by protesters that same year. Previous requests for increased security were primarily related to supposed internal threats stemming from opposition to Netanyahu and the coalition government within Israel. I think I live in the United Kingdom and we are quite close to the time, just about a month ago now, when a valued member of the Reform Party known as Anne Widdecombe was hammered over her head 21 times and brutally murdered in her home. So we know that it can happen, and I believe that Netanyahu and Sarah and Avner and the other son of Bibi and Sarah need protection from the infidels and the enemies from within who would love to see the downfall of another Netanyahu. Shalom, Maranatha.